Good evening. Finding a job in Lloydminster isn't hard to come by, with many businesses looking to hire. But that didn't stop hundreds of people from dropping by the Civic Centre this afternoon to discover what jobs are available. Alberta Works partnered up with several organizations to bring the 4th annual job fair to our city. Anna Stanislaw was there and has more.
I think I'll probably just use these jobs as a summer job and then go to university for something like that.
High school student Caitlin Anhorn is among the grade 11s and 12s who had a chance to explore the jobs available.
We're going to even go all out.
And for many of the businesses, they say it's also an opportunity for them to recruit and get the young students interested.
Those kids that are mechanically inclined and technically, we want those kids, right? Those are the kids that we're like, yes, let's get them in and get them excited about the work that we do.
From hotels and tourism to the oil and gas industry, there were 30 booths set up. And this Alberta Works official says employers now have a different way of recruiting.
We have job seekers who are saying to the employers, you need to show me that you're the company I want to work for and that you are going to add value to my life, because it's not about work-life balance, it's about life-work balance.
We haven't been out in this area a whole lot as a recruiter out here, right? So we're really trying to get there because we want to hire local. We want to support the communities here by hiring people that live here so that they can come work for us.
And although Caitlin is still undecided on what she wants to do, she says at least she now has some options to choose from.
It's important so we can know what we have available for summer jobs and part-time jobs, because we don't obviously have as much time as someone who can just do a full-time job.
Anna Stanislaw, Newcap News.
Images of tornadoes and major storms on the news can be captivating yet frightening, but there are still those on the front lines every storm season that risk their lives getting those perfect shots. Tornado hunters like Greg Johnson. The Saskatchewan man was in the border city yesterday as he spoke about his experiences and how he turned his passion into a full-time career. Barb Hediasic reports.
In perfect position.
Okay, Ricky, get up to the top of that hill. Tiny, look.
Like the scene out of a Hollywood blockbuster, this is where you can normally find Greg Johnson and his team of tornado hunters during the storm season. Starting their journey in Texas every April, the team makes its way up north through the summer, before usually ending up in either Saskatchewan or the Edmonton area in July.
I've had that experience where we see a farm truck flying through the air in front of us and it lands in the ditch we're driving in. That's a pretty terrifying experience, but it's kind of exactly like the movie Twister.
Born in Ottawa, Johnson now lives in Regina. With over 10 years of experience in chasing storms, he says he got into it because he's always looking for the perfect shot.
I come by it honestly as a photographer. The meteorology side of it really came about because I'm trying to capture the best images around the world, and so I have to understand the meteorology and be able to forecast where that's going to happen.
And while he says he appreciates the storm's beauty, he knows just how dangerous they can be.
When it comes to destruction, Mother Nature's power, the three that really stand out for me would have been Joplin, Missouri in 2011, and then this year, well, I guess this past season in 2013, the Moore, Oklahoma tornado, the F5 that killed quite a few people and destroyed thousands of homes, and then the largest tornado ever recorded, which was May 31st in El Reno, Oklahoma.
And while we may not be in tornado season at the moment, Johnson still finds ways to keep himself busy.
Everybody and his dog has a phone, and they take pictures, and so I'm competing against everybody else. In the wintertime, when there's a blizzard like there is today, there's nobody else out taking pictures, and so my media partners are happy to get the footage.
Bart Pediasic, Newcap News.
It was a hands-on lesson plan for a group of students at Dr. Brousseau Elementary School in Bonnyville. The students had a chance to see how City Council works firsthand as they learned more on how politics work. Fraser Snowden reports.
Everybody addresses me, the council here, when they want to ask a question.
The visit was all part of a plan hatched by the grade 6 social studies teacher. She wanted to show students how the government body works. The visit didn't only show students how the council functions, but may have also inspired some.
All the decision making and what they had to talk about, and just it stood out to me, and it showed me that maybe someday, if I wanted to, I could be a council member and deal with things that are happening.
Their teacher believes the students took a lot from the visit.
They were most excited about the discussion around the bylaw, about the splash park and what's going to happen. So I'm really looking forward to our next discussion about, well, did you notice how that the councillors talked about not only their point of view, but mentioned their discussions they've had with residents.
Council fielded questions from the grade 6ers about the idea of a spray park. The Bonnyville mayor was impressed with their input.
I learned that no matter how young they are, they actually have an opinion and they have questions and they count and they matter. Because we had some, like I said, we had some phenomenal questions today.
And for all the kids to see, the motion was set forward to proceed with building a spray park for the town of Bonnyville. In Bonnyville, Fraser Snowden, Newcap News.